Good Monday morning, everyone. My name is Josiah Pike, and these are your Fastcast digital headlines for September 15th, 2025. Now, going into our top story this morning, Fairbanks schools are seeing hundreds of fewer students than expected this fall, and that change in enrollment could cost the district millions. The district superintendent says elementary enrollment is down by about 300 students compared to projections, with some of the biggest losses at military-connected schools. The shortfall could mean a $2 million hit to the budget, wiping out extra state funding added this summer. The district now faces tough decisions as it resizes to match the lower enrollment numbers.
Oftentimes, the courses that are cut are our elective classes because we're required to offer some of our core academic classes for our students. And so as budgets are cut, our master schedule shrinks, and ultimately that means less availability of options for our students.
The superintendent is hoping for a boost in enrollment in October and said secondary schools were close to projections, while numbers of the district's homeschool program went up. Heavy rain has saturated parts of the state, and that has left several areas at risk of landslide or flooding. The U.S. Forest Service and the Chugach National Forest has activated their landslide emergency plan. Now, this is video that was taken last summer just for a point of reference. There's an area of hillside next to the glacier that has been known to be a potential landslide hazard for years, and if it were to slide, it would displace a large volume of water from a portage lake, and geologists say that could cause a local tsunami. As of now, nothing has slid into the water, but because of the heavy rain and some reports of falling rocks, the Forest Service has pulled all its employees out of the Begich Bogs Visitor Center, which is now closed for the season. The Forest Service wants to stress that this is a precaution and there are no active evacuation orders.
The pipeline got the alert and they would be able to enact an automatic shutdown. Or the Port of Alaska got an alert and they were able to immediately implement, certain safety procedures to secure personnel and to secure equipment.
Now, in the event of a major earthquake, every second counts. And that's why the Alaska Earthquake Center wants people to know about technology that could let people and other technology know an earthquake is happening a few seconds before the shaking would hit them. Now, researchers say depending on quake magnitude and where someone is when it hits, people get 10 or more seconds to prepare for a quake. The system is already in Oregon, Washington, and California, and it is also in use in more than a dozen countries around the world. Alaskan seismologists have known about the technology for multiple years with the idea of implementing it sitting on the horizon. Now, more information on these stories and all our stories can be found on our website, alaskasnewssource.com. Thanks for watching and have a great rest of your Monday.